Okay, I have the first half of this sentence, which this is another expression I really like and I think I use pretty often. On the other hand.
Okay.
So here's
On the other hand, on the
on the
other.
other hand,
Okay.
right? So here's how the whole sentence goes. On the other hand, most of the world's population already has access to a smartphone. And the trend is that fraction is only going to increase.
Okay.
Okay, so he's saying he thinks that pretty much everybody has a cell phone, or well, maybe not a cell phone so much as even a smartphone. So
Mm.
hopefully not a dumb phone, but a smartphone, right?
Smartphone, yes.
Yeah. So try that beginning of the sentence for me.
Yeah. On the other hand, most of the world's population already has access to a smartphone.
Right. Say world.
World.
World. So now say most of the world's population.
Most of the world's population.
One more time.
Most of the,
We're doing tongue twisters today.
yes. World.
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 And then throw an S on. Worlds.
Worlds.
There you go.
Okay.
Most of the world's
Okay.
population.
Most of the world's population.
That was really good. Okay.
Thank you.
So now back to on the other hand. How about that phrase? Is that one you've heard or used?
I I know what that means, but I barely use it
Oh, you
because I
barely use it.
seems like yeah, I tend to um make a sentence really short. So I tend to just, say just one sentence and that's it in the most cases. Does it make sense?
It totally makes sense. And I'm thinking this sentence would probably make sense without that opening phrase.
Oh, okay.
Most of the world's population already has access to a smartphone.
Okay.
So,
That could work.
however, it has to do almost more with what was said before, because when you say on the other hand, it means that something is different from what was previously said or what point of view was expressed.
Okay.
So, whatever the speaker said before this, and he's saying on the other hand, so a different view or the opposite. I mean, think of it as two hands. So,
Mm.
I have this hand, but then on the other hand, so kind of
Mm,
opposites of each other.
gotcha. Okay. Opposite. Okay.
Yeah.
시간이 없어서 영어를 연습할 환경이 안 돼서 자꾸 영어 실력이 줄고만 있는 것 같아서 고민이신가요? 여러분도 이제 미국 원어민 선생님과 50분간 100% 영어로 진행하는 수업을 통해서 조금 더 정확하고 자연스러운 영어를 배울 수 있습니다. 저처럼 여러분들도 하실 수 있어요. 고민하지 마시고 지금 바로 시작해보세요.
He's very generous. On the other hand, his brother is very selfish. So I'm comparing, actually contrasting two things, the generosity of one person with the selfishness of the brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So try that example sentence.
He's very generous. On the
Good.
other hand, his brother is very selfish.
Yep. Okay. Because generosity and selfishness would be opposites of each other. Right.
Right.
So I'm saying one thing, but then on the other hand, or different from what I just said, different point of view is the brother
Yes.
who's selfish.
Gotcha. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Yep. And so which brother are you?
Um, Probably neither. I think in the
Neither?
middle.
Okay. Okay. That's always a good place to be in the middle, right?
Yes.
So some synonyms. However, in contrast, on the contrary. Right.
Mm,
So again, expressing the difference between one point of view and the other point of view.
okay. Gotcha.
So,
Do you?
however, most of the world's population already has access, or in contrast, or on the contrary.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm
How,
sorry I interrupted. What was your
that's
question?
fine. What about this? On the flip side.
Oh, that's a good one too. On the flip side,
Okay, on the flip side.
that would be a great synonym. When I write these synonyms, I do try to stay away from other idioms or expressions so that it hopefully is a little more definitive.
Oh, okay.
Because if you don't know what on the flip side means, that's not super helpful to
Right.
explain on the other hand.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think?
Yep, yep.
Yep.
I
But it
agree.
does mean exactly the same thing. So, you say one thing and on the opposite of. So on the other hand or on the flip side. So
Mm,
on the flip side.
gotcha.
Yeah. So try on the other hand in a sentence of your own.
The other hand, okay, how about this?
Okay.
If you win a lottery, then you will get tons of money. On the other hand, you have to pay high taxes for that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. I was thinking you say you win the lottery. On the other hand, you find out how many friends you have, right?
True.
Because, oh, can I have some of that money you want? Right. So
hmm
good job. Okay.
Thank you.
You feel like that's an expression you might be able to use yourself?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I
And
will
again, I
definitely
think
let you know.
I think it just sounds better it sounds more like you have better knowledge of the English language if you say, on the other hand, instead of saying, well, however, blah, blah, blah.
Mm,
So,
in contrast, or on the
yep.
flip side, yes.
On the flip side, that would be another one too.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.